Atlanta's offseason is no longer a slow burn, it's a blazing wildfire. The draft is looming, but before picks are even made, whispers are swirling about a seismic trade that could redefine the Falcons roster. We're talking about a blockbuster move so audacious it could make your head spin. And at the heart of it all, our star tight end, Kyle Pitts. The question everyone's asking, do we double down on his prodigious talent and potential, or do we cash in and flip him for a game-changing asset? This isn't just speculation. It's the biggest storyline shaping Atlanta's future right now. And don't think that's all. There's also a fierce battle heating up on special teams, a skirmish with stakes so high it could rewrite the script of our entire season. Buckle up, Falcons fans. The roller coaster is just beginning. The Kyle Pitts dilemma, star or trade bait. Let's get to the heart of the matter. Kyle Pitts. Drafted 4th overall in 2021, he was hyped as the ultimate mismatch nightmare. Picture this, a 6'6" athlete, too fast for linebackers and too big for safeties, a unicorn in the tight end world. His rookie season electrified the league. 68 catches, 1,026 yards, a glimpse of something special. But since then, the narrative gets messy. 2 years ago, his production dipped to 667 yards. Last season, he recorded just 47 catches for 602 yards and 3 touchdowns. Not terrible, but far from the superstar impact many expected. Critics have even started whispering bust. Harsh? Maybe, but it's a label that's out there. Why hope remains? Zach Robinson's plan for 2025. Offensive coordinator Zach Robinson isn't ready to give up on Pitts, and neither am I. Robinson has a clear vision for this season. Get Kyle back to his roots. Play fast. Stop overthinking. Cut out the second-guessing on routes and let raw athleticism take over. This is year 2 under Robinson's system, and the goal is to turn Pitts into the ultimate safety valve for our rookie quarterback, Desmond Ridder. Imagine this. 3rd and 8, Ridder under heavy pressure, and Pitts bursting open over a safety for a crucial 20-yard gain. Last season's slight uptick in touchdowns was a spark. Now Robinson is doubling down, coaching Pitts to truly understand the offense and trust his instincts. If it clicks, we're looking at something special. 80 catches, 1,000 yards, and a return to the electric promise of that rookie year. Now here's the twist, Falcons fans. The one that could turn your off-season joy into sheer anxiety. Imagine this. The New York Jets, hunting for a spark to ignite their offense, come knocking. They dangle the 7th overall pick and a 2026 third-rounder in exchange for Kyle Pitts and our 15th overall pick. Why? It makes sense on their end. They lost their starting tight end and see Pitts as the perfect weapon for newly acquired quarterback Justin Fields. Pitts in New York green, lining up beside Garrett Wilson? That's a scary thought for AFC defenses, but for Atlanta this isn't just a trade, it's a launch pad into the top 10. A chance to grab a defensive monster like Michigan's Mason Graham or Georgia's Jalen Walker. That kind of boost to the pass rush? It's the stuff that playoff defenses are made of. Tempting, very tempting. Selling low or playing the long game? But here's where it gets complicated, really complicated. Trading a 24-year-old talent like Pitts just as Michael Penix Jr. steps in, that's like selling your Tesla stock the day before Elon tweets. It's premature, and it might haunt you. Let's rewind. Pitts had 53 catches for 667 yards in 2023, followed by 47 catches for 602 yards last season. Not elite, not even Pro Bowl caliber. But those numbers whisper promise, especially in the right scheme. With Penix Jr.'s cannon of an arm, Pitts could stretch the field like we haven't seen since his rookie campaign. There's serious potential that's yet to be tapped. And don't forget the history. Since 1957, no tight end had been drafted higher than Pitts. Not even Vernon Davis, who went 6th overall in 2006 and was labeled a bust early, until he blew up for 900 yards in his 4th year. Pitts is still only 24. That kind of breakout season might be around the corner. If Atlanta gives up on him now, it might feel like throwing away a lottery ticket the night before the draw. Still, That draft capital? It's juicy. Think about it. Mason Graham clogging the middle, freeing up Arnold Ebiketie to feast off the edge for 10 sacks. That's hard to walk away from. It's a gut punch either way. Keep him, trade him. Grade, C++ leaning toward keep the faith. Because if Penix is our future, he's going to need a star to lean on. And Pitts might just be that guy. A kicking clash. Worth your attention. Let's pivot to something quieter but equally fascinating. A showdown on special teams that could decide the outcome of more games than you think in 2025. It's flying under the radar right now, but behind closed doors, coaches are buzzing. And fans? They're starting to murmur the same question. What's going on with our kicker spot? Here's the scene. Two men. One's a familiar face, veteran, battle-tested, a fan favorite. The other, a wild card, young, hungry, raw, ready to prove he belongs on this roster. They're fighting for one job, one spot, the kind of pressure that doesn't show up on the stat sheet but defines seasons. Special teams coordinator Marcus Williams has made it crystal clear. You're always competing. And this battle? It's personal, high stakes, and soaked in Atlanta grit. This isn't recycled commentary. This is a brand new lens on the Falcons' offseason. The kind of story that reminds you the NFL isn't just about X's and O's, it's about heart, decisions, risks, and those razor-thin margins between brilliance and regret. More to come. Every team has a position battle that flies under the radar until it suddenly decides a season. In Atlanta, it's happening at kicker, and it's heating up fast. Let's start with the veteran. He's been here since 2019, steady, dependable, signed through 2026 with a contract that once seemed like a long-term lock. But last year, the wheels started to wobble. He hit just 25 of 34 field goals, a career-low 73.5%. Week 16 against the Saints, he missed 3 kicks in a single game. One was blocked, the others just misses, painful ones. To make matters worse, a lingering hip issue landed him on injured reserve late in the season. Still, special teams coordinator Marcus Williams has his back. That wasn't all on him. I know his process. He's reliable. But reliability doesn't win you a job, not when the competition is this fierce. Enter the challenger. The kid with the golden leg. The rookie is 23, fresh off turning heads at the NFL Combine. He drilled all 14 of his kicks under pressure, showing poise that felt anything but rookie-like. He's never played a down of NFL football, but after a standout IPP, International Player Pathway Pro Day, his signing felt like a no-brainer. Here's where it gets interesting. Thanks to the NFL's International Player Pathway program, he doesn't even need to take up a roster spot during the preseason. That's a strategic edge the Falcons are leaning into. Organized team activities, OTAs, are just around the corner, and the competition is about to go live. The vet is back, reportedly hitting the ball well again. But the rookie, he's got that fire. He's playing with love, with hunger, with something to prove, and coaches are taking notice. Picture this. Week 1, tie game, 10 seconds left, a 45-yard attempt. Do you go with the seasoned pro who's bounced back from injury, or the kid with ice in his veins and a cannon for a leg? It's a storyline that could define our year. The heartbeat of the Falcons. These aren't just off-season battles. They're the pulse of Atlanta football. They're stories of risk, redemption, and resolve. Kyle Pitts' saga is more than numbers. It's about betting on greatness. Keeping him means doubling down on a young tight end with once-in-a-generation talent and trusting that he and Penix Jr. can create magic together under Zach Robinson's system. Trading him means swinging for a different kind of future, a defensive game-changer who can rebuild the front seven and change the identity of this team. Then there's the kicker duel. 2 men, 1 job. Every point will matter in the NFC South, and this decision might not just win a game, it might clinch a playoff berth. This isn't just another offseason. It's Atlanta's moment. A moment to believe, a moment to build, a moment to choose. Will we soar with what we've built or trade for what we hope to become? Will it be Mr. Reliable or the unknown firebrand who wins the job? This is a brand new take on the Falcons. Not recycled, not reheated. It's the heartbeat of a team on the edge of something big. And 2025, it's going to be wild.